Hello, and welcome back to another banknote. And today we have one from Iraq. And I decided to start on this side because here it's in English. I don't have to say, I will have to say it on the other side, but at least we can talk about what it is before we move on to what I cannot read. So let's get on with it, shall we? Central Bank of Iraq. So that's cool. 250, which it also says down here, 250 dinars. Not sure if that's how you pronounce that, but either way. 250 in all the corners here, and yeah, this thing. Da, 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 da. I'm not sure. I think it might be a mosque. It says here minaret of the great mosque of Samara. Probably also mispronouncing that. But no, it is a mosque from the 9th century, located in Samara. That makes sense. Iraq. So pretty old building. And it has a strange shape. It's like a spiral. Huh. Well, I do know in the past they sometimes try to build these kinds of buildings as tall as possible so you would get kind of closer to God. That might have been the thing here. But either way, looks kind of cool. There is more to the building down there, so that's also nice. We have this over here. I don't know if it's supposed to be anything specifically, but it definitely looks intriguing. All kinds of interesting patterns, kind of greenish colors there, whereas the rest here is mostly bluish. Different kinds of blue, but nonetheless. Very nice light blue over here that I really do like. This little bit, I mean, I like the green, but then the rest around not so much. Very grayish here. So yeah. Also this wheel flower thing looks interesting. So yeah, also different patterns in the kind of background here. So that looks nice, and it's pretty standard stuff, to be quite honest. I do think the 250 though is kind of an odd number. I mean, banknotes, generally speaking, tend to go like what, 100, 200, 500, 1,000, and then some countries have more or less. But 250, you don't see that very often. So that's an interesting number. I don't think I have any other banknotes with 250, but at least I have this one. So yeah. So yeah, not great, but also not bad. And let's see on the other side. So now we're getting to the point of I have no bloody idea. So I'll pretty much just read from this website. It says here light and dark blue on multicolor underprint. Okay, cool. Astrolabe, an ancient astronomical instrument that was handheld. That was a handheld model of the universe. This one, I think. Huh? At the right. Okay. Solid security thread with demetallized Arabic text. Okay, if you say so. I have no idea. And then there's all this Arabic. According to this translation, it's the Central Bank of Iraq, 1424 AH, 2003 AD. Okay, 250 dinars, banknote issued under law by Central Bank of Iraq. So, I mean, pretty standard stuff, I guess. Again, I'm guessing that is 250, so that makes sense. Maybe it's just because I have no clue as to how to read Arabic, but I don't know, it just looks kind of weird. It's like there's too much stuff on this side. It doesn't look as kind of clean and neat as this. Oh, my camera's running out of battery, so I probably have to cut this a little bit short. So, but again, it's not it's not the banknotes' fault that I don't read Arabic. So it is what it is. But yeah, this thing is interesting though, and some of the patterns and colors in the background as well. But overall, it's a pretty kind of boring banknote. More vibrant colors would probably have helped, and maybe a little bit less text here and there. So yeah, but overall, it is not a horrible banknote. So I think that's about it. So better stop it here before my camera does it for me. But anyways, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye bye.